Christmas came early for 7 million eligible wallets when it came to PENGU. There's another airdrop on the horizon with Golfin. That's today. And also BURNmas is heating up, potentially trying to burn 100 times as much in the follow-up to Christmas. Let's get amongst the news. Starting with BlackRock, they released a video explaining Bitcoin. If you're unsure of what BlackRock is or what they do, they're an asset management company. They've got $11.5 trillion worth of assets under management. And basically this will go out to millions of people, and this is going to create a massive snowball effect, in my opinion. Also, there's a bill from Ohio to create a Bitcoin reserve. It's going to start with, states, cities, companies, then countries. Who knows? There'll be resistance, but Bitcoin could go pretty high. And when that money rotates into the altcoins, this should be a very fun cycle. Neste does fractal analysis and a bit of TA. It's been pretty spot on with things. And long story short, boom, up we go is his expectation. Seen other posts from a couple of people like Raoul Pol suggesting 120,000 Bitcoin coming in soon. Of course, it could dance around that, go up, come down, or whatever. But overall, the pattern looks good. Eric from Bloomberg is expecting some major ETFs in the next year, even some crazy ones like LTC, Litecoin, HBAR, and whatnot. But either way, Sol gets some, maybe one or two, and this will be net positive for the space, of course. Crypto's down a little bit. Sol's around 218, and ETH is down at 3,888. Our greed index is at 81, and Token Guy has put out an ultimate DLMM guide for Meteor. This is on Twitter. I've suggested he put it on YouTube as well, and I imagine he will. But when it comes to DLMMing, there's so much to learn. Go and watch all these little videos. Bookmark this. Just go through everything. You basically want to know the basics. You want to know the pool selection, how many bins you want to go for, have a bit of a strategy, and you need to know the basics of ranges when you're charting entries and exits. Now onto Pudgy Penguins. We've spoken about it at length, so we won't go over it too much, but essentially go and check all of your addresses. They can be Ethereum addresses, also Solana addresses. And if you're not in my Telegram, this is where I've been putting out the information as it kind of happens. Thus far, there's been a decent amount claimed. Apparently, people with ledgers are having quite a bit of difficulty. So you can see there's still a huge amount. I don't know what the price is going to do, but I'm very excited for Pudgy, like super excited. We can cover this in another video, but I've already done a bit of a video on it that will be linked above about why I think this could go to 100 billion. I'll just say very quickly, I'm going with 100 billion as a very high and lofty target due to the Murad Mammadov thesis, which I think holds true. Having said that, I'm still going to take profits at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 billion. None of it's financial advice, but I'll definitely leave a moon bag. And I'm in love with Pudgy. Just so many things have done right, and I don't even own one of these things, but I think this is definitely the play of the NFTs. Now, you can use airdrop.link. I've done a tutorial on this. We can link that above as well. Otherwise, you can always just search as Seb Montgomery and whatever I'm talking about. I tend to have tutorials on a few things. Go and check this here for your allocation, but you can check all of your wallets through airdrop.link, and that way you can just go and claim them. Apparently, there's a bit of an issue with claiming. Solflare Backpack having a little bit of issue, specifically set up for Phantom, which is a little bit annoying. Hopefully they'll get that fixed soon. Physics Dude has done this. If you're trying to claim with a ledger, this could potentially work. Haven't tried it. This means you have to go and do it on your mobile phone, but you can try this. I'll link it below. See how you go. PENGU is also live on Camino. I will not be entering in this at all, but I think if it ranges, it might be okay. So essentially, there's JTO incentives, very bullish on Jito. It is an Orca pool. Unless it's a Meteor pool, I'm not really bullish. It's receiving some fees, and it's in a fixed range. So as long as the assets kind of stay relatively in the range, it should be okay. The actual APR or APY is kind of low, but this is still, fairly decent, I guess. Nothing too crazy, but if you like PENGU and if you like Jito Sol, and if you want to get some Camino points, it'd be worth going into. Now that I kind of talk about it, as long as we range in a very specific range, maybe I am actually keen to jump in here and just get those Camino points. BURNmas. So Accelerate the Dog wants a huge push for BURNmas, and he's turning up the heat. All BURNmas activities will burn 100x more Bonk starting tonight at midnight EST. That was later on, I guess. And until the end of BURNmas. List with updated burn numbers. Definitely go and send some Bonkmark cards to people. I'm not sure how long until they expire. So if anyone knows, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll ping someone from the team. Moonwalk Fitness as well. Yeah, someone's noticed I'm getting a little bit chubbier, so I'll get on that treadmill and start doing this. All these sort of things, certainly worthwhile. Bonk is still my favorite meme coin. And even though Pengu is likely to go over it, Bonk saves Solana. Pengu is just great for all of crypto. Golfin, this is the next really exciting thing, and this is time sensitive. So this is happening as a free mint for any Bonk holders that have locked for 12 months. If you're watching this channel, you've likely locked it for 12 months or more, which is brilliant. So if you have like a whole lot of Bonk and you don't have a 12-month lock, maybe just consider like locking 2 million Bonk or something relatively small for you if it's small. Otherwise, maybe 1 million Bonk. That way, maybe you qualify for other things like this in the future. On Wednesday at 10 a.m., so Eastern time, this is, I think, 3 p.m. UTC. The mint will be live at Clubhouse. And then this basically gets you XP for, their platform. Golfin, I've done a video on it. It's like a digital caddy for golf enthusiasts. This is really cool. It says a minimum 1 million Bonk amount. And if you're in the first minters, you get extra XP per day compared to if you're, down there at 30,000. Get amongst this. Honestly, I'll be doing it myself. And there's nothing on their website at present, but this is the Clubhouse site. Check your monkey airdrop. If you have Flocky, token, even ape, you can go to the checker tool, plunk it in here, and you'll see what if you're eligible. I'm unsure if it's been, no, it hasn't been airdropped. It gets airdropped on the 20th. So see how we go. Not necessarily bullish about monkey, but like a free airdrop's a free airdrop. It's very hard to compete with Pengu right now. Now, quickly for some actionables, stake your soul with Validator.com. Always remember, like if you're making profits, honestly, you want to put some into staking. If you're bullish on Solana, you will need to be bullish on staking because it gives you almost 10% APY right now. Join my Telegram channel for time-sensitive updates. Check out my Sui network playlist to get started on Sui, and check out the Ultimate DLMM guide from Token Guy. That is definitely worth your time. DLMMing is hard. It requires a lot more time and patience, but this is very good content. Participate in the BURNmas for Bonk. Just hashtag Let's Bonk is one way you can do it, but you can also go and send like a BURNmas card and all those sort of things as well. Airdrop actionables, Meteora, Cast debit card. Also use Gradient Network and Grass, and I covered it yesterday, but Dawn as well. Check all your Sol and ETH wallets for a possible Pengu allocation. Even if you don't think it's going to qualify, just go and put them all in there. Could be a couple hundred, and maybe you get like 20 wallets that qualify. Who knows? And check your monkey allocation if you held Flocky or token or ape as well. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.